Under Duke Raymond's rule, such troubles were simply unimaginable. Under Duke Raymond's rule, such troubles were simply unimaginable. Under Duke Raymond's rule,
You shan't turn back a river with a rod. Sit, drink. You shan't turn back a river with a rod.
So the sun will rise and space works like
You're dropping Bancombe. Wait, Witcher! Surely you've technique. Do you wish to jump in?
Considering it.
So you're not surprised. Consider this as well. Here, intellect counts as much as strength.
Considering
You see, Mancombe is no ordinary
Consider
fighter.
this as well. Here, intellect counts as much as strength.
You see, Mancombe is no ordinary fighter.
Fine. Let's start.
Oh, my knees quake like a carnival rattle.
Let's get on with this ridiculous battle.
I'm a top taunter,
let's start.
the best around, not one to be beaten by some inbred hound.
Let's get on with this ridiculous battle.
I'm a top taunter.
Guess you know, since your mom's a bitch.
Beaten by some inbred. Ah, pathetic. This'll be easy. What's wrong? Afraid? Gut feeling queasy? Ah, pathetic. This'll be easy. What's wrong?
Your bones look thin, your breathing's wheezy. Afraid one punch might kill you. It's got me uneasy. Your bones look thin, your breathing's wheezy. Afraid one punch. Fancy insults, not my thing. No other more effective means. Your bones look thin. Fancy insults, not my thing. No other more effective means. Come on!
Though a man of few words and even fewer jests, the Witcher is ever a fighter. Geralt has vanquished Mancombe. Two more champions to defeat before you can challenge the Maestro. Still Waters is to be found in Oatville, not far from... Two more champions to defeat before you can challenge the Maestro. Still Waters is to be found in Oatville, not far from...
Oh! Ooh!
You.
Ah! Oh! Ooh!
You.
Ah! This is folk clay, and everything's peachy. Ah! This is folk clay, and everything's peachy.
Master Witcher, a man of action, a man of valor, are you not? Shall you face off against still waters? Shall you? Shall you? Master Witcher, a man of action, a man of valor, are you not? Shall you face off against
I
still
challenge
waters?
you to a
Shall
duel.
You? Shall you? Master Witcher. Noble lords and virtuous ladies,
challenge you to a
another
duel.
fight is soon to begin. Noble lords and virtuous ladies, another fight is soon to begin. Ladies and gentlemen, the Witcher invincible still waters, and what about it was? Freed of his vow, the knight can now show his face.
Your blows are strong and true. My congratulations.
Thanks.
Have you naught to add? I'm a woman. No wry remarks?
What for? It's the 13th century. Nothing peculiar about it. Women own taverns, run farms, and fight.
Will you not claim there was no honor in fighting a wench?
No. I'd expect to hear that from someone who was afraid to lose to a woman.
Now only Colossus stands between you and a chance at the Maestro. San Sebastian, that's where you should go. Look for the largest courtyard.
Can I shoot your crossbow?
Oh, watch it. I'm watching your flinty hide.
Here in Beauclair, all's right and fair.
You're only boots, oh lord.
Your turn, Lick! Hey, Master Witcher, will you face Colossus? Folks say those of your guild pack a thunderous punch. Oh, now you look to be a man in search of exertion. Hey, Whitelocks, will you dare to fight Colossus?
Fine. Let's fight.
Ah, boring. I'm not interested. Quick I am, too quick for you. It'll be knick-knack, paddywhack, here's your arm bone. Where's the sport in it?
Don't want to fight? Why bother looking for challengers then? Wasting my time.
Whoa, a bit testy are we? A witcher, right? Let's do it like this. You parry 3 blows I throw your way, you win. But you can't swing at me, not once. Just deflect my blows, got it? Catch 3 of them, and I'll toss you double your wager.
Feeling that generous?
No, I just know you can't do it. No one's ever done it. too fast, see? So, willing to try for 3 blocks?
Fine. Doubt I'll have any trouble deflecting a few blows.
That I get. At long last, one with a sportsman's soul. Now, listen. The rules say you're not to start your parry until I've cocked my fist. Standing with your guard-ups, not allowed.
Ladies and gentlemen, witness a most peculiar fight. How shall I say this? The Witcher has accepted a colossal challenge.
Come on, come closer.
Too quick for you, huh?
Incredible! The Witcher has parried Colossus's blows. No one's ever managed that feat.
Here's your due.
Thanks.
You've earned my esteem, sir. We've not seen such a feat in years, and thus you've secured the right to challenge the Maestro himself. You'll find him by the docks.
Ooh la la.
Who would have thought? Knights riding in wine, while some witcher guards the common folk.
Is it true peasants can't carve his cows himself nowadays?
Oh, I'm tired for some reason. When the Duquesa laughs, it's no laughing matter.
Oh, to die of drink, champ. I stop the larder of the Duquesa herself. Hello?
I'll take him from the left. With a drink with us.
This where I find the boxer they call the Maestro?
Maestro, champ, the undefeated. Folk call him many things. You are the Witcher who dropped the 3 lesser champions?
I am. Come to fight the Maestro, but seems to me he's indisposed.
Alcohol is the Maestro's remedy for his crippling shyness. He's a delicate man, you see? He'd never so much as hit a pillow while sober.
Fighting sober is like dancing to silence.
Let's go. I challenge you.
Hold on. Whoa. I am a man of principle. I keep to a code. I don't tinkle where I eat, and I don't fight folk who don't drink.
Meaning?
Meaning you're to drink, or hey diddle diddle out of here.
Sheesh. Fine.
Mesdames, messieurs, the Maestro will perform at last.
Let's do this.
Hey, well parried that. Under a post, yeah. When I chop you, you bumble. When I chop, you'll be bummed! Scab! You beat me. It's not happened in years. Your fists, they're glorious.
Thanks.
I'm gobsmacked, I am. I have to drink it off. Oh, good fight.
Witcher Geralt of Rivia is hereby crowned Fisticuffs champion of Beauclair. Behold your trophy.
A life without liquors.
Take it easy.
You'll frighten me, kiddies.
Welcome home, sir. I am Barnabas Basil Fawlty. By order of the Duchess, I shall serve you as Major Domo of Corfu Bianco. I previously served with distinction at the Nibley family manor and in Nazaire with Admiral Rompali, who, as you are certain to know, is an extraordinary demanding gentleman.
Whoa, Barnabas Basil. One thing you ought to know. I'm not your typical landed gentleman. Truth be told, this is the first real property I've ever owned.
Oh, in that case, you must leave it all to me. I shall organize, see to everything, and whip the house into order. I dare say this place will soon be the most prosperous vineyard around.
Great. Can already see I'm in good hands. Vineyard comes across as a place with a rich history. Know who owned it before me?
Baron Rossel, who went bankrupt, forcing him to sell the estate to the Duchess. The Baron, in turn, had purchased it from Monsieur Bolius of the Headsman, a truly colourful man of Ketweni origin.
He was actually a headsman?
No, not him, but his great-great-great-great-grandfather. Indeed. Apparently, he was a common cutpurse who somehow secured for himself the post of ducal headsman in Beauclair. Went about his work with an exceptional penchant. They say he chopped off more heads than there are grapevines in the ducal vineyards. He never hesitated, not once. Never sliced unevenly, never botched a job. For his exemplary service, the Duke granted him a title and this estate. Monsieur Bolius, on the other hand, was an engineer in his younger years. Once retired, he settled here and took to producing wine. Sadly, misfortune struck and he lost his sense first of smell, then of taste. Additionally, he could not drink alcohol. His medic forbade it.
Shame that. He gave up making wine?
Not at all. He made even more of it. Began throwing wild balls to which he'd invite friends from far and wide in order to treat them to his wine and delight in the fact that at least someone could enjoy it. It's the sort of man he was, Monsieur Bolius.
Mind giving me a little tour de Corvo Bianco?
Not in the least. Follow me, please. I think it would be practical to begin on the hill. Behold, sir, your estate in all its splendor.
Pretty vast.
Indeed. And now, sir, allow me to show you a handful of interesting details. Follow me, please.
Been a major domo all your life?
Yes, I come from a long line of major domos. My father was a major domo, as was my grandfather before him, as was my great-aunt. In fact, she was the one to start the tradition.
Great-aunt?
A hard woman. It is said that already as a child, she knew where she was going and went there. When she arrived in Beauclair, she signed on as a chambermaid at one of the vineyards, then slowly worked her way up to major domo. She dragged the rest of the family up the same path.
The days pass. The pile of work remains the same.
The servants' quarters. I occupy the green home. With the Duchess's permission, I have hired a full staff. Their salaries to be paid from the ducal treasure.
Nice of her.
Not the most sightly part of the estate, I admit. But I think it's worthwhile for you as master of the domain to know where the help stays. Baron Rossel ordered the vines in this part of the estate uprooted and olive groves planted in their place. They look beautiful, especially come spring.
Don't look at all bad now, either.
Head to the pheasantry. They'll put some meat on your bones.
Down below lies your vineyard, where we grow a strain of Carfanere, one of the world's oldest. Aged in oak barrels, it provides for an exquisite wine with distinct blackberry, wild cherry, plum, and cinnamon notes. Marvelous.
Have to try it one of these days.
Sheesh, there's no chance that's true. I forgot.
Nice well. Picturesque.
Yes, though it ran dry long ago. During the ruthless feasts Master Bolius held, he would order it filled with wine. There's a tale about a guest attending a Bolius school for the first time and thus unaware of the custom. He had suffered great heartbreak and had decided to end his life by jumping into the well. The festivities were coming to a close, and the well was nearly empty when the suicidal guest finally jumped. Instead of killing himself, he merely broke his legs. To numb the pain, he drank the wine.
Drank himself to death?
Not at all. When found the next day, he had concluded he'd witnessed twin miracles. The water had been changed into wine, and he had survived. He retired to a monastery in the Dragon Mountains and began preaching the wisdoms of Lebioda. Monsieur Boleus's wife Nina kept a garden here. A supremely lovely place it was.
Bit neglected now.
I agree. Yet nothing stands in the way of restoring it to its former glory, and once again planting it with herbs and other vegetation. Madame Nina planted diminutive, delicate flowers and herbs here. One might say their aroma still hangs in the air.
You're quite the romantic, Barnabas Basil.
This served as an additional wine cellar in years of plentiful harvests.
Bit of work, and it'll make a fine stable for Roach.
The cellars, voila. During Monsieur Boleus's time, wine was kept here, but Baron Rossel used it to store olive oil as well. I took the liberty of cleaning up the mess, which
I made while fighting the Bruxa. Thanks, Barnabas Basil. Appreciate it.
As you can see, the facade is, how to put it, slightly stained. But one cannot deny it, a certain subtle southern charm.
True, though it could use a bit of subtle paint.
Follow me, please. And welcome inside. On the left is the master bedroom. On the right, the dining hall and kitchen. Upstairs, you shall find the guest room, currently used for storage.
Not a bad idea.
At the moment, the house is only minimally furnished. Yet I believe we will, together, devise some innovative arrangements. A few paintings, for instance, would breathe new life into the abode immediately. With that, sir, you've seen the full lay of the land. Corfo Bianco is a beautiful estate. One must admit, time has taken its toll. Forgive me for being forward, but if you were to choose to invest a small sum towards its beautification, consider me at your service on the matter.
Think I'll take you up on that. Be sure to come and see you if I decide to do any remodeling. Mentioned the place could stand to be spruced up.
Almost decidedly, sir. The question is where you would like to begin this rejuvenation.
Got these spacious grounds. But maybe it's time to make them more... useful.
Oh, yes! We certainly should. The way I see things, given your trade, sir, you would be wise to put in a grindstone and an armorer's table. A good way to start things off, don't you think?
My armor needs work from time to time. You know, oil this, reinforce that. Could use a decent work table where I could do all that.
Admiral Rompali once hired a specialist who made the finest armorer's tables this side of the Yaruga. I will contact him at once.
Good. Order me up a table like that.
Immediately, sir. I expect it will take at most 1 day to arrive. Will you be needing anything else, sir?
In my trade, my blades get dull pretty quick. Could use a grindstone, professional grade.
Of course. No one would consider that an unnecessary extravagance, I would wager.
Then send out for one, please. A high-quality stone to be set up in the yard.
Of course. I shall send a runner to town at once. I believe you shall be grinding to your heart's content by tomorrow. Will you be needing anything else, sir?
Been thinking about the outer walls. Maybe a fresh coat of paint or some patching.
If I might dare to make a suggestion, why not start with a general renovation? I once oversaw such work at Admiral Rompelli's summer residence. The effects were simply breathtaking. Not only did the residence positively sparkle afterwards, but we also made room to display the Admiral's armor and weapons, of which he was a passionate collector.
It's in your hands then. Make the place shine.
I shall get to work immediately. Within a day's passing, I shall have sent for the crew which rebuffed the Admiral's residence. They are the finest specialists around. Highly skilled at what they do, it shall not take them too long, I wager. 2 days after they begin, your eyes will behold your residence in its refurbished, rejuvenated, beautified state. Is there anything else you require, sir?
Know what? Changed my mind. Not in the mood to talk about redecoration.
I shall be glad to
Thanks.
My gun leg aches something fierce.
Renovations coming along all right, Barnabas Basil?
Superbly, sir. General refurbishment has been completed. And I took the liberty of adding 2 in other news.
If you say I should see it. Strange. Something behind this wall, I think. A laboratory. Must have been an alchemist at one time.
The Dutch is small, but do you know any who's not heard of our wines? The Dutch is small, but do you know any who's not heard of our wines?
Oh, I'm stumped.
BB, know anything about the laboratory in the cellar?
A laboratory? Alchemy?
It is. It was walled up. The equipment's pretty ancient too, so whoever it was sure knew their stuff, though. Got dragon...
Forgive me, sir, but...
Just saying, it's top-notch equipment.
Then I am all the more delighted.
Starting
As you wish, sir.
to get in?
What a splendid...
So... Good idea, Bart.
The idea is your... Will you be need...
You know,
Oh,
my roach just
I shall get to work at...
feels like...
Indeed,
Thinking...
Excellent.
Great.
True indeed. Is there anything...
If you don't mind...
Of course.
That's all.
If thy lips don't stink of wine,
That's it,
thy
Roach.
wife won't know they're mine.
you all just get off my back.
Oh my. A drop of milk. Now, you need but stick out your hand to be kissed. Lift up your bum to make way for a cushion.
Greetings.
Hey there.
All right already. You helped us. Thanks bunches. Happy?
That's it, Roach.
Hey-ya!
Geralt of Rivia, we are your debtors eternal.
Go, go.
Spittoon! Hospital!
Ah,
Here's some field
I don't think like
For
late.
your help.
You can always get a new one.
Take it easy. What? Lost your nerve?
Lick my tongue and we get along. Kill him! You son of a judgment!
I've had just about enough of this toil! Oh, that was close. You came to my aid in the nick of time. I thank you, friend.
What now, you piece of filth? Could use Triss with one of her portals. The women will be restless.
Damn, lots of them.
Circle him! Circle him!
Now! Now, front again!
It's not allowed. That kind of eating feast is cruel.
Magic! Sorcery of some kind!
I'll avenge you, comrade! Onward, hands! Together!
Show those clever curse
I shall kill him! Kill you!
casting spells.
That's enough of that.
Take him to the neck! Let his
Weep like Lepiota centers.
Time to end this.
magic! Sorcery of some kind!
Sir, here, help! But why even bother? What did they hope to steal? Hammers? A hunk of stone?
I see. All right. High time I set off.